Here is a practice test question for you. You need to simplify and state restrictions for the rational function. Pause the video, copy the question, solve, and then look into my suggestions. The question is x plus 3 over x to the power of 4 minus 81 divided by x plus 9 divided by 2x minus 6. Now to simplify this rational expression, we should factor, correct? So let's factor. Now remember, division is same as reciprocal of multiplication. Now when the statement is given like this, in that case the restrictions will be that the denominators cannot be 0, right? So let's start with restrictions. So what we need here to do is this should not be 0 and 2x minus 6 should not be 0. But when I write this as a multiplication statement, then we find reciprocal of this. That means x plus 9 comes in the denominator. So that means x should not be minus 9 also, right? So I hope you understand the restriction part also. Now at this stage also, you can pause, complete the solution, and then look into my suggestion. Okay, now let's do it. So first step is let's write this statement as a multiplication statement. So we get what? We get x plus 3. Let me start from here. X plus 3 divided by x to the power of 4. I could write this as x square whole square minus 81. I can write this as 9 square. This is difference of squares. It will help us to factor. Okay, now division statement, we can write multiplication of reciprocal of this, that is to say 2x minus 6 divided by x plus 9. Okay, now let us factor. So we get x plus 3 divided by x square minus 9 times x square plus 9 times 2 is a common factor, so we get x minus 3 in the numerator and denominator is x plus 9. Okay, now at this stage we can factor these terms. So these terms are x plus 3, x squared minus 9 could be written as x plus 3 times x minus 3, and we have x squared plus 9 also there, times 2 times x minus 3 divided by x plus 9. Now let us look for the common factors in numerator and denominator. X plus 3 cancels out, x minus 3 cancels out. So what we are left with is 2 divided by x squared. So what we are left with is, let me write down on the right side. We are left with 2 in the numerator, okay, and in the denominator we have x squared plus 9 times x plus 9. Okay, so that is what we have. Now at this stage, is it equivalent to the given expression? No, it is not. We have to include restrictions, right? So let's write down our restrictions. Let me write them separately here. Restrictions are, which is also the second part of this question. Restrictions are. So for writing restrictions, you have to look into the expression before you cancel the common factors, right? Otherwise you'll miss those restrictions, correct? So let's start from the left side itself. X cannot be minus 3, x cannot be plus 3, so we say x is not equal to plus and minus 3. So we get from here we get x is not equal to minus 9. It cannot be minus 9. And remember, initially the statement was divide by x plus 9 over 2x minus 6. So we need to write restrictions for this denominator also, right? Which is x cannot be 3, right? Fortunately we have included, but anyway, sometimes it could be different. So you have to look for restrictions for all these terms, right? So these are the restrictions for us, correct? So we should always write down this answer as, let me write down the solution now, here as equal to, this is equals to 2 over x squared plus 9 times x plus 9, where x is not equal to plus minus 3 and minus 9, correct? So that is how we can solve this question.